What's going on, guys? Hope you guys are doing good. It's been a while since we've made a video about the T3i. I made one on picture profiles a couple weeks ago, but I really hadn't made anything T3i specific. But this is how I currently have my T3i set up. I mostly am using my 10-18 lens with a UV filter. I'll talk about that in just a second. And then for audio, I've been getting away from recording audio in camera, and I'm using my Zoom recorder and a little Deity shotgun mic. That I just get a little bit better audio quality out of that. But what I really wanted to talk about was some magic lantern settings that I have been using recently. They allow me to use no ND filter, and then there's a couple other settings that I've been using that are pretty interesting, I think. So inside of my magic lantern menu, I'm gonna go to, it's the little movie shooting icon up at the top, and we're gonna go down to movie tweaks, and we're gonna go down to shutter lock. Now what that's doing is when you turn that on, it's locking your shutter speed where it's at. So if you have it double your frame rate, it's gonna lock it there. You can't change it while recording. That's really useful for me because sometimes I'll go to close my aperture down and I don't press the AV button all the way down, and then before I realize it, I've got a 1/500 shutter speed for video, and it just doesn't look quite right. So I've been using that a lot and haven't encountered any problems with that on there, no glitches with the shutter lock on there, so that's a good setting. And still in that movie icon up at the top, you've got bit rate, and this is really interesting in my opinion. You can change your bit rate. You can increase your bit rate if your memory card will handle it up to 3 times in a constant bit rate. And up at 3x, if there's movement in the frame, it will cut off. The highest that I have found for like moving subjects is about 1.4, but you can still record audio at 1.4. But I've been getting some pretty good results with that bit rate at 1.4. But for something like a talking headshot where you're not moving a lot, or a B-roll shot, that 3 times bit rate is really neat. And then still in that movie menu, let's go down to image fine tuning. And this is one of the cooler features I think that comes along with the Magic Lantern software. So I can take my digital ISO, we're at ISO 100. I can take my ISO and digitally lower it down to -2, 2 stops under, and that's going to make my ISO 25, which is pretty crazy. So on a sunny day with this 10-18 lens, I don't have to run an ND filter at all. And last but not least, let's talk about the absolute zero sharpness. That's in that movie menu, or that's in that shooting menu in the image fine tuning. And once you turn it on, it's making the camera have 0 digital sharpening. And I think with profiles like my Cine Mod or Technicolor Cine Style profile, that's helping reduce some of the digital noise that you get in the midtones with footage that's a little bit underexposed. And if you close your aperture down on the lens you're using, like a f2.8, if you close it down to like f8, it's a really unique image, I think, with that digital sharpening on. I would not use that for talking head footage or anything like that where you want some detail in there, but for some B-roll or some nostalgic shots like that, the absolute zero sharpness is pretty cool. But that's going to be it for this video today. I hope you guys enjoyed this quick little T3i video. Hope you guys are doing good. Hope you had a good 4th of July. I'll see you later.